Hey, what's up, guys? Coming up back with the today I'm doing a Naruto review, episode 92 review English dub. So here it goes. So, episode starts out with Tsunade. Mostly in the previous episode, we've seen Tsunade fucking. Uh, we've seen Tsunade's little brother and the beloved dying and stuff like that in the flashback. Most of the little brother was in the war, and he mostly died in because of the war and stuff like that. We also seen freaking the Dawn character also dying, also in war and stuff like that. Mostly, we've seen Tsunade trying to heal him up and stuff like that for it. So the episode starts out with uh, Tsunade is standing by the pedestal and stuff like that. She goes to we've seen her like go into into like a gambling place and stuff like that. She was trying to figure out what Orochimaru was actually saying to her and stuff like that, saying something about like which had only gambling their thing there and stuff like that. Mostly, she was like saying something about like she had like a choice there and stuff like that. She was like remembering what Orochimaru actually had to say, and also what Jiraiya had to say. Also, there about her being the fifth Hokage and stuff like that in the village and stuff like that for it. And when that was going on with that stuff there, when she was like thinking about that, the guy in the gambling table saying you're gonna bet or not gonna bet and stuff like that. So he was waiting for her to bet or not bet and shit like that for it. So when that was going on with that stuff there, we go to the next scene there where Jiraiya was actually he was walking out and stuff like that. And he was like thinking what Tsunade was actually was saying something about her and stuff like that. What deal was Orochimaru was actually dealing with Tsunade there. That's what he was actually saying, thinking and stuff like that for it. So he was like thinking about that and shit like that. Mostly he goes back into the hotel there. When he was going back to the fucking hotel, he noticed Naruto was not been there for like weeks and stuff like that. So he was like saying, he's like, maybe we might see a Tsunade about like fucking going to a fucking like. He's like, I might, he said he might actually say something about he might actually meet with Tsunade and talk about this deal with Orochimaru she made with and stuff like that. That's what he was she fucking was saying and shit like that. So mostly Tsunade was like actually acting pretty weird there. She was acting fucking weird and shit like that. Jiraiya was saying she said let's go get a fucking drink or so. So he was like saying something about let's go get a drink and stuff like that. So when they're out and stuff like that from taking a drink and stuff like that for it, freaking uh, fucking Jiraiya was actually talking to Tsunade there, saying, "What is the deal with Orochimaru and you and stuff like that?" That's what he was actually fucking saying to her. And then she put something in the fucking drink there, like like some type of drug in the drink. So she put it in the drink there, and then she was like waiting for Jiraiya to drink it there and stuff like that. So she was Dre was about to drink it there, but his milk came out, and then he drank the drug. He technically drank the technically drank something out of the. He technically drank it there and stuff like that. The whatever antidote Jiraiya had and stuff like that for it. So when he was actually saying stuff about that shit there, when he was actually saying stuff about that shit in there and stuff like that for it. So he drinks the thing there and stuff like that. Not noticing she put anything like she put like pretty sus or pretty weird shit in his drink and stuff like that. The next scene we see Naruto trying to get the Rasengan training down and stuff like that. He kept hitting the trees with the Rasengan over and over again, wasting his chakra halfway, or technically wasting his chakra and stuff like that. He's like, damn. He's like, how the fuck I can get this thing fucking down and stuff like that. In the background, it kind of looks like Shizune was actually watching Naruto do his Rasengan training there for it. When she was like watching him, she was like kind of remember what Orochimaru said to, kind of like Orochimaru was saying to Tsunade there, and then she was kind of like remembering all that stuff there and stuff for it, saying she was gonna fucking kill him and stuff like that if it was not gonna go through and stuff like that for it. So when that was going on with that stuff there, we see Naruto was kind of like technically exhausted there from his chakra and stuff like that for it. Shizune ran over to Naruto, but he was like there was something wrong with him and shit like that. So she took him back into the fucking hotel and shit like that. Tsunade, the next scene we see Tsunade walk back into the thing there, and then she was actually saying something about Naruto and stuff like that. Technically, she was saying something about it, saying like, well, he's just kind of like wore out because he kind of like drained half his fucking chakra there, or he had like chakra burnout. So that's what she was saying there. She technically Naruto actually had chakra burnout there, and Shizune was actually telling Tsunade there, saying, "What are you having to deal with Orochimaru there and stuff like that." Technically, she told Tsunade got pretty pissed off at Shizune there and says, why that's your fucking business there. That's what she was kind of saying there and stuff like that. And mostly she fucking was trying, Juno was trying to stop her and shit like that. And then mostly she walks out. The next day there, we see Naruto was trying to wake up Juno there, and she's like, wait. I thought you were gonna be knocked out for like a couple days or so, and then he's like, no, I can get right back up there, and stuff like that. And she's like, what day it is, and it was like technically the next day. He's like, well, it's technically Monday and stuff like that. That's what Naruto actually was saying to Tsujune and shit like that. And he's like, why, what's going on with that? He's like, I thought you were mostly gonna be like wiped out and stuff like that because of it. And she was actually fucking saying stuff about that because, and then she's like, realize Naruto has the 9 tails in him, so she's like, oh wait, he has the 9 tails and shit like that. And then she was saying, let's go and get Tsunade and shit. And then fucking Jiraiya throws a kunai at fucking Shizune, and then mostly he said technically Jiraiya was saying about Tsunade drugged him, or not drugged him, but he technically technically drugged him and stuff like that. And and he's like, I can't throw like a kunai fucking straight there because she technically drugged him and shit like that. And she was trying to get him like much better, or they're trying to let him like take a break and stuff like that for it when that was going on with that shit. So in the end of the episode, and then the next scene there, we see Tsunade was talking to we see Tsunade talking to Orochimaru there. She was saying something about healing up the arms and stuff like that, and he's like, she said, don't attack the village there and stuff like that for it, and then he's like, it's kind of saying like, oh well, yeah, I won't attack it type of thing there, and then she was about to throw his arms there. Kabuto knew something was going on, and he throws the kunai at her, and then Orochimaru was actually saying, I thought you don't. He's like, I thought you're not going to betray me or something like that. So, and that's where the episode ends. So, yep, that's farm shit. Comment, written, responsible to the subscribers. We like, recommend, subscribe, hit the notification once you uploads. Comment, responsible to the subscribers. We like hang out. Peace.